choosing this topic is some of my colleagues and their experiences. That sometimes they are sharing with me that these kids, they are behaving like this. Their behavior is like such kind. They are negative. What happen in their future? So I personally attach with my students. So I feel that it is not like that, because I always get positive response from that. So I try to learn that what are the reasons why all the teachers are not feeling positive sides, the things from the students, right? So this is my little try, not the part of competition, but it is my try towards some parents, those who are negative, and some teachers, those who are thinking something different than me. For them, it is kind of awareness. So let's start. Before starting my presentation, let's feel one positive video, which is the words, it is of the team. Let's start.
डियर पेरेंट्स, मुझे आपसे बहुत सारी बातें करनी है, पर मेरी हिम्मत ही नहीं होती कुछ भी कहने की। प्लीज मेरी प्रॉब्लम्स को समझने की कोशिश ही कर लेना, क्योंकि मुझे भी आदत नहीं है ऐसे चुप चुप रहने की। बस डर लगता है कि आपसे कुछ कहूंगा तो आप गुस्से से तिलमिला ना उठो, मैं पूरी बात खत्म कर भी ना पाऊं और आप पहले ही कह दो बस ये तुम्हारे ड्रामे बंद करो। मैं फिल्मी बातें करने लगा हूँ, ये कह के मेरी बात टाल तो नहीं दोगे ना? अपने दोस्तों के संग रह के बिगड़ गया हूँ, फिर मेरे फोन को ब्लेम करके मुझे डांट तो नहीं दोगे ना? आपकी उम्मीद से हमेशा कम मार्क्स ही आए हैं मेरे, पर मैं बताना चाहता हूँ पापा, मैंने कोशिश पूरी करी थी। अब आप भी दूसरों से कंपेयर करोगे तो मैं सुकून कहाँ पे ढूंढूं? ये मैथ्स मुझे समझ नहीं आती है, जबकि मैंने मेहनत बहुत करी थी। आपको इसी बात की फिक्र रहती है ना कि लोग क्या कहेंगे, लेकिन मुझे बस इससे फर्क पड़ता है कि आप क्या सोचते हो। वो लोग आज बोलेंगे, कल उसी बात को भूल भी जाएंगे। मैं अकेला नहीं पढ़ना चाहता, मुझे हिम्मत भी तभी मिलती है जब आप मेरे साथ होते हो। ओवरथिंक करते रहने की एक बुरी आदत सी हो गई है मुझे। बिस्तर पे पड़े पड़े भी ख्याल बदलते रहता हूँ। आपके सामने अब और मैं झूठी हंसी नहीं हंसना चाहता, अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स बता के आपसे सलाह लेना चाहता हूँ, पर आप मेरी प्रॉब्लम को प्रॉब्लम समझोगे ना? मैं ज्यादा डायलॉग मारने लगा हूँ ये तो नहीं कहोगे ना? आपको मेरी बातें हो सकता है जल्दी समझ ना आए, तो प्लीज समझने से पहले उस पर रिएक्ट मत करना। थोड़ा सा वक्त देके बिना गुस्सा किए ध्यान से मेरी बात को समझ के देखना। आप जब
Okay. So from this video, we can feel these words. It is emotionally touch our heart, right? Isn't it? Yes. So let's see first who are teens. According to the World Health Organization, teenager is a phase of life between the age group of 10 to 19 years old. These years are periods of journey from their childhood to adulthood. It is a unique stage of life. It is very important type of development of the teenagers or kid, we can say. As we know who are parents, but physically we know, but let's see, parents is not only the physical parents. Parents is a caregiver of a child. They can be a biological parents or adoptive parents. Grandparents are also parents only. Then any ancestor. Who are teachers? Teachers are not only those who are giving knowledge. Teachers are who provide education, educated, a person who helps to acquire knowledge. So these are the main three major points in my presentation: teacher, parents, and the teen. So I will explain this. Now let's see what kind of issues which our teenagers they are facing. We know that, but we not even trying from our level that where we need to focus, where we need to give them guidance, right? Sometimes we involve, but our involvement, they feel it is like interruption, interference we are doing, like that they are feeling. So instead of doing that, what we should do as a parent or teacher, that I'm trying to mention here. So let's see first issues of teenagers. So anxiety, present challenging problems. Then now they are knowing that they are out of the 12th standard. After that, they have a next stage. There they have to prove themselves, right? So this is the time where they feel themselves that they have a challenging stage. So what they have to do the next? Then difficult decision making. We can feel that sometimes they are confused what to do, at what time some questions they need to be answered. They are feeling various crises like financial, emotional, physical, mental. So the personality and temperament. According to Swiss psychologist Carl Jung, he defined temperament as an individual's true nature or disposition. Personality or persona is how we present ourselves to the world. Persona represent all the different social masks that we were among different group and situation and involves our ego and behaviors. Let's see that how their temperaments, their activity levels, they are different than others. We cannot compare them, right? Sometimes they are actively participated in such things. But what happens that sometimes they are participated or sometimes they present, but mentally they are not, right? So individually their activity level is different. Then their adaptability, it is again individual, so it is different. Their approach, withdrawal, distractibility, intensity of reaction, their quality of mood, right? As mood swings are there from the prep section, same they have mood swings too. Their reaction, it would be again different. So their persistence, attention span, regularity and rhythmicity. Then principal components of parenting or teaching, that is how we should respond them, how we should help them to solve such a problem, to help them, that what we can do a better way to come out them, to make them aware about some situations. So responding to their needs. Okay, every time they don't need guidance, advice. So we should know that at what time they need guidance, at what stage they need us as a parent or as a teacher, helping to be independent. When we were kids, we don't have that the term or the word like independent, right? Whatever our teacher or parents say, we follow that. We blindly listen them. This is my personal opinion, that I used to follow their words. So now they have their own perceptions, their own rules for the life, or they have their mentality, right? So we need to make them independent thinking, independent in some such a thing that you can do or you should do better in this, like positive way. Accepting the individuality, right? As a parent, I feel that they used to compare their child, that they are able to do this, you can, you should. We, instead of you should, we can say you can. But if you are not able to, then it is fine. As a teacher, we should explain such parents, those who are comparing, that ma'am, my child is not doing, you force or you tell him. It's okay. At that time we can say your child is not having that much capability. Instead of doing this, we can guide them to do this thing in better way, because he is best in this, right? So as a parent, as a teacher, what is our role? 14. How to handle that we should understand first. Accepting their own limitations, right? Sometimes they are not able to pop up some things, give their best in such things. So accept it, because all have their limitations, right? So their limitations also, as a teacher or as a parent, we should accept. How parents and teacher relationship would be? Sense of connection between teenagers and parents. It must be, right? When the bond or when the feelings are there, right? You will find always the positive result. When you are always complaining, this child is doing this child is doing this and that, then you will not get the positive response. First of all, you as a teacher, you should make a bond. You should be connected with them. If your connection would be right, it is better, then automatically they involve in your subject or whatever you are doing in that. Close, non-interfering monitoring, right? Monitoring, it means we have to look at what they are doing, but nowadays they don't like interference. Instead of doing this interfering, what we can do? We can guide them, we can watch what they are doing, but after that we should guide them that what he can do better, right? Instead of interfering, it is better to involve sometime, that it can be better. Providing psychological autonomy. So in this, what happened when they argue, they know that they are right or wrong, but they are not accepting such things, right? So at that time, what we should do? We can listen to them. Immediate response we should not, because they will take it always negative, because they are right in their mind. But at that time, what we should do is we should listen to them, or after some time we can explain that this was the not right, or this can be the better thing, right? So at that time, mind is his mind. It is instead of step that they can listen you. So while preparing my presentation, I had a telephonic interview with Mr. and Mrs. Maravya. Earlier they were so rigid parents, we can say. They used to tell the son, that you should be the first, you should get the more marks, you should get the first rank in all the competitions. What happened once, he got second position in one of the competition when he was in 6th standard maybe. Then he was so sad or disappointed. At that time, parents came to us and shared that at home he is crying a lot, not sharing such things with us. So we explained that it is happened just because of you. You always push in that you should be the first, you should do this and that. Instead of doing forcing, you can be a positive support. It's okay. You are good in study. It's okay. It's fine if you are not getting every time first position or getting the rank in the competitions. After that incident, now they are supportive and helping parents. Then I had an interview with Mr. Hitesh Bhai Badaria. He is CRC of Anida, right now government teacher, and he is very strict about the regularity in studies. And his daughter Jia Badaria, she is again a brilliant child girl, and she is in right now science stream. But when she was in my class, she was very naughty. Her behavioral issues are there only, but they listen to the teachers. But at that time, they said that, is it harmful to others? We said no. Then they said, we will make her understand that you should improve. So they are positive. Then Mrs. Suti Patel, she is a beautician. Her son, Dev Patel is there in my class. He always talk in between. He was very talkative. So when we complained that he is very talkative, disturb the class, he very positively support the teacher. And then the next, we find some changes in the behavior. We also personally explaining that this you should not. He listened to us just because he connected, emotionally connected with us. So in my survey, I asked the question to the teachers and parents. So from them, 49% teacher and 51% parents. Then do they say problems? Yes, they are. are they transparent? Yes. They are sharing the things with their parents and teachers. So, do you promote to participate in such activities to relieve their stress? So, yes, parents are saying yes, but those who are saying no, I ask them that why you are not allowing them to go. As they are near to the board examination, so they are saying sometimes no. Do they spend quality time with them? Yes. Parents and teachers are also now personally involved in the students, that where they are feeling such kind of things or not able to share with the other students. Do you always answer the questions? Yes, we are. And as a parent, they too. But sometimes they know, just because the answers are silly, sometimes it is not the right time. Okay. Do you respect their privacy? So, in family there is no word like privacy. But sometimes they have, then we should respect. And they also say yes. Okay. Do you punish them if they have done any mistake? Okay. So, yes, they are, if it is very in a high level. Are you a role model for your team? Yes. They say mostly 64.7%. So, my conclusion here, that school, teachers and parents play a vital role in holistic development of teenagers. And what they need love, encouragement, our guidance, appreciation and the trust most. Thank you.
Wonderful, madam. Really very informative, and like it is, really give a wonderful guidelines to the teachers also, and all the teachers, whether we talk to the teachers, their parents also. You guided them also very nicely. Your audience, your question. Yes, sir. We want to have a horizontal platform, more questions and more knowledge. That's why we encourage two faces. But your turn will come, sure.
In the poem that you had read in the beginning, the child was requesting his father to understand him. So as parents or teachers, what can we do to understand the child better?
Okay. We can more connected with them. As the stage of teenagers, we should be like their friends. Not so much friendly, but at least our connection, it would be like friends. So they can share us a better way, their problems and whatever they feel.
Yes, anyone?
Ma'am, in your survey, you have taken the survey of parents and not teachers. You have taken the survey of parents and teachers, but have you taken the viewpoint of the teenagers? Can they share their problems with their parents? Because sometimes parents think that my child is sharing everything with me, but we know, only we know that what we are sharing and what we are not.
Yes, while asking them, and in the classroom also, I ask my students that I have conducted one kind of seminar, that what the things you are facing, sometimes you are not able to share with your parents, teacher, so that kind of thing I had done at school. And when I had given poll, I first talked with my students only.
Yes, ma'am.
In one of your slides, there was one point non-interference in teens. But if we interfere with them, right, in any matter, they get angry very easily. Like ma'am also has taken that mood swings and anger, right? So in teenagers also, anger is one of the biggest problem nowadays.
Yes.
So according to you, are there any solutions to calm them down or anything that we can do to control their anger? Because in small kids, what we can do, we can provide them chocolates or toys to change their mood suddenly. But in teens, it is not possible very easily. So
Yes. What happens when lower kids or small kids they got angry? After 1 hour or 2 hours, they get normal. But with the teenagers, it is like 2-3 days. Their mood swings, that it changes, right? So, according to me, what we should do is we should listen first them, that what they are feeling. It's okay, let them be normal 1 or 2 days. Then we can explain this is the right thing. Because in immediate response, they will not listen to us. So the time is the main difference.
Great. This group, something is there in particular area. It's our there.
एरिया में भी फॉल्ट है.
So I tried to change the places, but something is there.
वास्तु का कुछ.
Next year I want one presentation on this particular survey work. Yes, sir.
First of all, very nice presentation. It was for you. You have done wonderful. Just a quick question. Do you think that more of the time we, as in all the teachers, I have seen many a times the presentations, they are more leaned towards students. Every time I don't think the students should get all the freedom that we all are preaching for. Somewhere even the parents should be taken the side of. Do you think that the parents are also sometimes also getting or becoming a victim of certain situations? Because the students are also getting a helpline nowadays. If you know, one of the presenter yesterday, they came up with the helpline number 1098, if I'm not wrong. Okay, and at that point of time, you can call the helpline and you can complain against your parents or your family or whoever it is who is harassing you. Do you think the parents can also become a victim sometimes, which is not the right thing? I just want to know your views. There is no right or wrong answer, so don't worry. You can just openly say whatever you feel.
Yes, sometimes they are.
Anybody? जिंदगी में आसानी होती, इसको आसान बनानी पड़ती है, कुछ अंदाज से, कुछ नजरअंदाज से.
Yes.
Question? Judges, your question.
Good. Great. Like presentation. Very, very good presentation. But I was thinking that what to ask, because it's such a vast topic you have taken. When your topic basically emphasizes the dealing with kids by teachers and parents. Which is the most important word you can use to understand the problem of a team in the classrooms or anywhere. Especially in the school, what I have observed. Only one word.
Feeling, sir. Absence of feeling or touch the bond.
That's empathical. Everybody will say, every teacher will say, okay, we have empathy, great empathy. Students are, they are hearing every day these feelings, teachers, but something which is not being talked about. Basically in the schools, I have found it in residential schools mostly, where students are feeling very lonely. Can you describe that particular, portion with only one word?
The chance of
Bullying. That's what, I have launched one program in 2017, that is Rajkot Parent Teacher Student Solution Program, RTPSSP. In the Facebook also you can see. There I have kept that anti-bullying courses, anti-bullying. Most of the cream students, those are very clean. And especially you will find that in the residential schools, especially in Saurashtra region or Baroda, Gujarat or Surat, or you can go to nearby Mumbai. They are 30% students are clean, 70% are average and below average. Just understand they are minorities and how they feel. So bullying is a very, very important word to understand the problem of life.
Yes, sir. Now I have a small question. Do you do any neurological changes affects the behavior of the teenagers?
I don't think so, because it is like regular behavior or regular.
Why this age group only? Let's see, your of this teenage. Why this age group only? Why not 8 standard? Why not 9 standard? Why not 8 year? Why not 9 year? Why 10 and plus? Why till 19 only? Any neurological? One survey is just
Maybe hormonal
one neurological survey, like Stanford University survey is there. She's saying that like at least they listen to more unfamiliar voices. They attract towards the unfamiliar voices and familiar voices. Why? See, mostly you see, their problem is with mother, not with father. In teenage. Because see, mother is the most familiar voice for them. Most familiar voice. So they would like to keep themselves away from the familiar voices and they attract towards the unfamiliar voices. They will be like, always finding new friends at this age. This is what a survey is saying. Neurological survey is the best time for university. But you have done fantastic. Put your hands together for us.